It's Psylocke from X-Men. But, she's got the cheeks out. She is double cheeked up. Oh my god! That's so funny. She's making Rayman noises because I also... That is so good. She's got the voice of Rayman. Okay. Oh, did you see it? Did you see it, Mikey? The Rayman outfit? Pretty good. I don't know, this is like edgy Rayman, though. He's got like a scar on his nose, he's wearing like a torn shirt. Check this one out. Wow. Now that's hot. And he's got the sunglasses? Oh, damn. That's crazy, though. Uh-oh. She's double cheeked up in like a major way. But that's really, that's crazy, that outfit. I don't know why that young Lara has Lara's body and then Rayman's head and hands. It is, like, impressive, though. I mean, it's like, it's a well-done Rayman model. I don't know why he's wearing that goofy, like, gay raver outfit, but, you know, to each their own. The Rayman noises are really funny, though. Yeah, it is really well made. Oh. It was too much of that Lara overdosing on burgers. I had to, oh. I had to go in the complete opposite direction, you know? The sounds really keep throwing me off guard. Oh. I don't think they made Olivia Munn wear this outfit in whatever that terrible X-Men movie was. Okay. Well, there's monkey bars. And where does this go? Oh, okay. The Rayman voice. It keeps catching me off guard. Ah, okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. What's going on with these pots? Whoops. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I forgot he even had a voice. No kidding. Why did... Like, his voice is kind of, like... It's not like a super deep voice or anything, you know what I mean? So, it kind of, like, throws you off. Shit. Damn it. I was hoping to land in the water. Grabbed too early. Ah, bonk. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna real quick. I'm taking that mod off. The sound effects are driving me nuts. I just wanted to show you that Rayman mod because it was funny. Um Okay. Let's try this one. I don't like that it doesn't default on the most recent one. I think that it should. Hmm? Hmm. Maybe not. Also, I found the option for the classic braid. It's right there. It's in 4 through 6. It's not in 1 through 3. Let me see. Oh, this is for Tomb Raider 5. Never mind. Well, I can't use this one yet. Classic braid looks better. Other thing they never added to 1 to 3. Yeah. Just like the butt plug. Like the weird, like, I don't know, bubbly kind of thing. It's like the anal beads hair. That's what it looks like, right? Not butt plug, anal beads. So I get those mixed up. I don't have a lot of experience with those. What's in the water? Oh yeah, that's what happens. See, you and I, we're men of culture, you know? We recognize these things. Alright. This is a trap. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a sound. That rocks. Where does this go? Layers. Very cool. I mean, flares should just be an unlimited item. Yeah, I just... I changed it. Because the Rayman vocals were a little much. And I would try to put on a different mod. A different outfit, but it didn't work out. The outfit I tried, it only works on Tomb Raider 5. Well, I don't have the Tomb Raider 5 outfit that it replaces, to be clear. Oh, and then it spits us back out here. Should we be down there first? There's no jump I could make, right? Need to get 2 jars first, okay. Alright. Thought I heard something from over there. Some more flares. Like, shouldn't flares just be an unlimited item, you know? I feel like it's kind of stupid. Like, after running out of flares in the last game, I'm like... I don't understand what the point of even having limited flares is. Aha. $81 flares, that's pretty good. This game throws it at you, yeah. You know, I just mentioned when we were playing the third game, was like, has Lara ever used a bow and arrow? I guess she, like, I forgot she had a crossbow, but, has she ever used a bow and arrow? Other than the Survivor games? Like, the actual Lara Croft, has she ever used that? Oh, wow. Never used a bow and arrow. That's kind of surprising. She gets an M16 and a silenced MP5, but she never got a bow and arrow. Oh, hey, by the way, we crossed 100 hours. Look at that. 100 hours live. Did not even know that that would work. By the way, you want to know the craziest part about that? I have not dropped a single fucking frame. That's crazy. I'm doing better than Netflix right now. Think about that, you know? That's nuts. Yeah, I mean, it's like... It's not like an insane amount of bandwidth or anything. I have, like, honestly, with my internet, we have pretty much, like, the lowest upload you could get. And then upload is really what they start charging you for, you know? There's no lever or anything in here. But, anyway, no, I'm very satisfied with how the stream has gone, like, technically. You know what I mean? Because I was worried that this would not even work, basically. And, it definitely works. So now I know for when I do my, I don't know. I was trying to think of a stupid marathon idea. But, I don't know. I mean, realistically, the only other thing I would even want to do a marathon of would be, like, Resident Evil. What happens with these? Wait, go back to that room? Oh, yeah, duh. She did stare up at that, my bad. Forgot. Good call, thank you. I was too busy being impressed by the fact that my stream hasn't gone down in 100 hours. Uh-huh. Only need one jar, then you go, but you need two eventually. Okay. I don't even know what that means yet, so I forget. Alright, stick your hand in there. Stick your hand in there. Yeah, I might have been hunting for it too for ages. Yeah. Before I realized that, wait, hold on. I've been operating on bad intel. Uh-huh. This one gives you more information, you know? They tell you what to do without giving you, like, waypoints, which I appreciate. Like, already in what? I've been playing this one for, like, a little over 2 hours, and they've given me more information about what to do next than the last 3 games combined. Like, I wouldn't want it to just flat out, like, give you a waypoint or anything like that, but, oh, there's the shotgun. The only time you put one in to open the next part instead of waiting until you have both. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know, these games they tend to do that a lot. Like, you know what, oh man, you know what drove me nuts was, in Tomb Raider 3, when you use the fucking crowbar in Antarctica, and she drops it on the ground? What the fuck? When has that been established that she does that with any item? That drove me nuts. That was like a rant and a half. I was like, I can't fucking believe that this is happening. I'm sure I probably ranted about it back in the day too, but I should go back and check the VOD. Because that's fucking stupid. I'm still mad about that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Like, there must be a technical reason. What are you doing? Lara? Lara? These guys, they spit into this. Yep. Such bad game design. Items that have, yeah. It's just like, I don't know. I don't understand, like, why that would be the case. It has to have been a technical limitation. Oh, great. Go back. Go home now. It has to have been a technical limitation of, like, just the engine at the time. Also, this is stupid. There's a lot of this in, like, just get thing, go somewhere, put item down, and, go back. Like, to where you were just a second ago. Just blatant filler padding bullshit. And the thing I don't get to is that if you just took that out, it would be better, you know? It's not like it would be a worse game or like it'd be like so unbearably short. Oh, wait. Laser will be raging that you're dissing his favorite game. Well, I like, so far I'm liking this, it's just, that's fucking stupid. But I think, here's the thing, right? Like, and I'm not giving them an excuse, because they sold a game, and it has things that suck in it. It is what it is, you know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Like, I like Tomb Raider, but I'm not gonna, like, glaze things that suck about it. But the main thing is, like, well, the reason I mention that is because they did have under a year to produce each of these games, right? Which, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. Like, when you think about it that way, it's like, maybe some of these things they would have gotten removed or revised had the game had a little longer to cook, right? Like, it's impressive that they could pump out that many games in, like, that short amount of time. Like, since Tomb Raider 1, they put out a game a year until they got shut down. And look, they didn't want to work on Tomb Raider anymore, and they got their wish, unfortunately. It's not what they wanted. But yeah, no, that would never happen now, right? But even then, it's like a crazy turnaround. I guess it's like, you know, but I guess it's the other thing, is like, when you have the tools, like, they made the tools. I don't know how long Tomb Raider 1 was in development, but I mean, presumably a lot of that is just building the tech to make games, right? They have their own engine, they have their tool set, and then the rest of it is just building levels. They didn't make any, like, insanely drastic changes between the games. Like, the gameplay is pretty similar. You know, they gave her a braid. They gave her a little run. But fairly minor changes. Ooh. Nope. It's like I was saying before, it's like, you know, they were saying in chat they like Angel of Darkness, and I'm like, well, I hate to tell you, that game fucking blows. But it's like, you can like things that suck, you know? It's fine. It's not a big deal. And you don't have to be, like, offended that, people think that the thing you like sucks. But, not saying that anybody's doing that, but you know what I mean? That's just like a thing that I think people have a tough time doing in general. No? Don't like the gameplay, and I don't even think the story is great either. Yeah. Well, I think the gameplay is particularly bad, but the thing about the story is that it, like a lot of it makes no sense. You know? Hold on. Cutscene.
After her!
Shoot them! Or something. But I think, so for AOD, like, the story not really making any sense is just, that's another, like, just like a time commitment problem, you know? Because I think that they had a bunch of other stuff, and they just didn't have time to implement it. It's like the stupid, like, I feel stronger now, you know, that whole system. It's like, everybody knows that that's underbaked. Like, it doesn't even make sense. And it's just... They had an idea, they wanted to put it in, and they had 1 year to implement all of their ideas, right? And it just wasn't enough time. And realistically, I mean, something like that, if they had enough time, they probably would have come to the conclusion that just fucking take that shit out. Why is there, like, an RPG, like, strength mechanic in Tomb Raider? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I should save. That I feel stronger now thing was completely scrapped. The game would be a bit better. Yeah, for sure. Because, well, it doesn't, like... I don't know. Stuff like that annoys me, because it's like... Excuse me. It's not... It doesn't even, like, make sense. Like, canonically. Wow, this is swapping back and forth a lot. Like, historically, I mean, you... Like, at that point, you had played 5... You would have played 5 Tomb Raider games. And, like, expansions and stuff. Oh, scarabs. Oh, wait, what is that? Bats? They're back! So yeah, you would have played 5 Tomb Raider games already. And... Suddenly, she's like, nah, I'm too weak for that. I'm too weak to push that block. Yeah, she opens a door and it makes her legs stronger to jump a gap. That's crazy. Yeah, it just doesn't work. But to be fair, like, just to maybe to be charitable, at least a little bit, I think they were just led astray because that was popular at the time, is just shoehorning RPG mechanics into everything for no reason. It's just, that's what people want. People want, you know, they want number go up. But, like, you don't even... What doesn't make sense is that you don't even see the number. It's just a fixed... It's just another puzzle, then. You know what I mean? What the fuck? What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a wall. Okay. But yeah, and, like, I like RPGs. They're my favorite games. But, in a platformer? I don't know about that, bro. I think, lost in the sauce. It's a little too much. Okay. But I mean, I do think, like, even the way the story is told is, like, not that good. I feel like, oh, look at the way that texture, like, wiggles around. What is that? It's just something weird, right? It's like it's in the wall. But, I think that there's something to a Tomb Raider murder mystery, you know? I think that's fun. That's a fun idea. But it wasn't even presented that way, because it's just like... I don't know. Tomb Raider, The Fugitive. You know, have you ever watched The Fugitive? That Harrison Ford movie? Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. Like, I didn't kill my wife. He's like, I don't care. Yeah, years ago. That's a good movie. That's the classic line, though, is that him going, like, I didn't do it, I'm innocent. I don't care. Okay. Oh, oh. I really hope that Tommy Lee Jones isn't up to any nefarious things in Hollywood, you know? He seems like a nice guy. He seems like a good guy. There's that classic story from, what was the Batman movie that had Jim Carrey as the Riddler? And, Tommy Lee Jones played, Two-Face, right? And... Oh. And apparently, like, at a dinner, Jim Carrey asked if he could sit at, Tommy Lee Jones' table or something, and then he's like, yeah, sure, and he sat down, he's like, I don't think, and they had, like, some kind of conversation where he's like, yeah, I don't think you like me, or whatever, and then Tommy Lee Jones said to Jim Carrey, I cannot sanction your buffoonery. I cannot sanction your buffoonery is such a great line. Or not even a line, that's just something that a guy said to another real guy. That is so funny. I cannot sanction your buffoonery. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? Good for him. I mean, to his credit, they're at work. You know what I mean? They're at work. They act. And, Tommy Lee Jones seems like a professional, but that is just such a funny thing to say to another person. I cannot sanction your buffoonery. What's going on, Laser? Okay. Trying to survive? That's good. I hope you make it. For what it's worth. Okay. I have to play the next TR? Which one? The new one? Which one are you talking about? Oh. Oh. Well, they're not out. When did they- wait, when did they come out? What, like the Atlantis one, the Tomb Raider 1 remake comes out this year, right? I think, by the way, I think Sophie Turner looks like a fine Lara. Oops. She looks like a fine Lara, but, she is a fucking bad actress. She sucks. So, I don't really have hopes for her. New show. Just want to see where this goes. Okay. I like Sophie Turner, but not as Lara. Is she good in Game of Thrones? No, she's bad in Game of Thrones? Because everything else I've seen her in, she's fucking terrible. She's, like, really bad. a good-looking chick, but she stinks. But I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know if she was good in that or not. Wasn't terrible, but she was wooden. That kind of describes most of her performances. That's her as Jean Grey, too. Well, except she is... No, that's not true. She is terrible as Jean Grey, but she's also completely wooden. Oh, controller's dying. I'm getting drift. Oh, and it just goes back down here. Okay. Switching controllers. TR goes the right direction, and then this. I mean, look. I'm not convinced that Tomb Raider is going in the right direction. I understand that, like, they're working... Like, they're doing a remake of Tomb Raider 1, you know? Like, she looks a little bit closer to what Lara Croft should look like. But... I mean... Whoops. Crystal Dynamics already remade Tomb Raider 1. I mean, I know that this is, like... There's another studio involved, but, you know, it's in cooperation with Crystal Dynamics. They own the IP. I guess they're owned by, like, Embracer Group now, right? But, you know, I'm not gonna go on a... Don't worry. I'm not gonna go on a big rant about it, but I don't have any fucking faith in Crystal Dynamics. It's not grabbable, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. I was a little late, sorry. Can we do this? Wow. She doesn't have any, like, fun pole animations, does she? Your butt's hurting? It's that Rule 34 dream you were having. Wasn't a dream. I really was there. I'm sorry about what happened. But, I think... I don't know if the movies, or sorry, if the TV show is going to be, like... I'm assuming it's a totally separate canon, you know what I mean? I don't assume it's going to have anything to do with the games, other than, you know, just an adaptation. Which is, you know, that's fine. It doesn't have to be like a shared universe kind of thing. I mean, really, the bigger news is that they're trying to link all of the games into one continuous, like, canon by saying that this is gonna, like, Catalyst is gonna be after Tomb Raider Underworld, which... And then they're saying it's like, oh, well, all the other games also took place. I don't know. I don't buy it. I think you're lying. I think that somebody at Embracer was like, you gotta stop with what you're doing. We need to make a lot of money on this next Tomb Raider game, or else you're getting shut down. I think that's what happened. Actually, hold on real quick. Okay. Also, what's really crazy is that, out of nowhere, Nacon is like filing for bankruptcy. Hold on. I mean, out of nowhere. I say out of nowhere. I just didn't know about it. So like, they're publishing Greedfall 2, which is coming out of early access. And then so I'm like, so I guess that studio is just going to shut down afterwards, which really sucks. Because I like a lot of their games. Yeah, I really like, the studio is called Spiders. They make Eurojank RPGs that I like. But yeah, I mean, I wonder why. It's like, because Nacon makes a lot of games. They made that game, Hell Is Us, that came out. Maybe it didn't do very well. I wanted to play it, but, there's a lot of games. And they've made... Oh, what else is it? I mean, they're another... Sorry, this is like a tangent, but now I gotta look this up. Wanted to rant about Nacon, but I only to... Yeah, that's true. That's the other one, yeah. TDU. Solar Crown. So, that's another thing. I haven't bought that yet. And I know, like, they lost, like, the WRC license to EA, and then EA just decided they're not making those games anymore after one. But I thought that that it was coming back. And then, oh, they also published Rensport, that's a big yikes. So they own a couple of studios I really like. They own Cyanide, and they own Spiders. So it's like, it's just kind of sad. And Cyanide is the studio, they make the they also make those style like Eurojank games, but the Styx games, the little stealth goblin, they also put out a bunch of other like shovelware, kind of like I would say high effort shovelware is a lot of what they make, like the Hunting Simulator 3. But speaking of TDU, by the way, so like the funny thing is, so they published TDU Solar Crown, right? And then they also are publishing, or they did publish this year, Gear Club Unlimited 3, which is made by Eden Games, the makers of TDU, the original. So, I mean, it looked okay. Let's see. Oh, it's coming soon. I think maybe it's out on Switch too. The second Gear Club was like kind of well received for like a budget racing game. This one seems better. It's still like a budget racing game, but it's made by the original studio that made TDU. So it's not open world though, I don't think. But anyway, think you're really picky? TDU Solar Crown is on sale for $15. Well, the thing is, like, look, now I'm like, this is a fucking live service game. If they don't put out an update that is play offline, there's no reason to buy this game. Because Nacon could go under, and then this game is just shut down forever. That's exactly why I didn't buy it yet. You know what I mean? Because I would like to play TDU Solar Crown, even though I know it's not well received. But I would still, like, you know, for a sale, I would pick it up and check it out, because I mean, I already own too many games. Why not? And I like TDU, so I would check it out. But the idea, no, the stop killing games thing. I've been watching that too. I saw that Josh Strife Hayes is like involved in it now, because now Ross is like handing it off because it's going directly to the EU. You know what I mean? So since he's American, he's got to kind of be a little hands off, which I'm sure he's happy about, because he hasn't wanted to. He's been wanting to be done for a while, and he's done a great job. But anyway, but yeah, this is a great example of that. Like, I won't buy this game because I don't believe them when they say that they'll come up with a solution later. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking buy games that won't be playable. Like, that's another thing why, like, I don't pay money when I play like free to play stuff. Like, I will almost never put money in for like a gacha game or something like that, because it's like, That will not exist in perpetuity. You will lose that one day. You are guaranteed to no longer have that one day. You know? Like, with the TDU Solar Crown, yeah, waiting is right nowadays. I think waiting is right for every game, by the way. There are so many games you could wait. You could play another game for 6 months while you wait for the game that just came out to drop by half or 75% off. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good example. Hell is Us. It's a half off right now. And I really wanted to play this, but I'm like, okay. How many does it tell me? 2,800 games on Steam. Okay? I can wait. I can wait for the next game, you know? It's fine. Like, we don't have to, I don't have to play it as soon as it comes out. But anyway, the TDU Solar Crown thing, it's like, I'm not going to buy a game that is going to shut down, you know? Like, I think MMOs are the one exception. It's like, those are made to last a while. You know what I mean? I understand that. But with Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown, and like other live services, they have such a bad track record of staying open, staying online. So once this game is done, it's done, and you can't play it offline. So with them being like, oh, we'll consider a solution down the line. Well, your fucking publisher is shutting down. Not shutting down, sorry, it's going bankrupt. So they're gonna, at the very least, they're gonna have to make a lot of changes. Is it possible that this game that has, you know, mostly negative on Steam is going to not be playable very soon because the publisher is going to stop funding updates for it? I would say that's very possible and probably likely, you know? Yeah, I bought Avengers for $3 and it was shut down some days after. I thought it was popular. Yeah, and that's like, I will not buy games that are live service that don't have some kind of contingency plan. And very few games have that. There's like a roguelike game or like a dungeon crawler game that had that after the fact. And it was like an indie studio. But they knew they were going to shut the game down because they didn't have enough funding. So they quickly like put together like an offline mode for their game. And I'm like, I know that's not what people wanted from their game, but that's like way better than the alternative of all of that. The other thing is that it probably sucks for the developers too. It's like, think about it. They work for years to put a game out, to put out a live service. And then if think about High Guard, right? They worked for years to make that game. And then it's fucking gone. It's getting shut down in a week. What? Like, there's not, like, you can't do anything with that anymore. It's just nothing. It's just nothing. And then, like, you know, you could still play Tribes right now. You could play Unreal Tournament right now. You know what I mean? You can't play High Guard a week from now. What the fuck? And so I can't even imagine. And I say this, you know, since we were talking about racing games, like about a lot of racing games, they have to get delisted, right? Because the studios or whatever, they lose the license for the cars. So like Forza Horizon 3 and 4 they're not purchasable anymore. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm thinking of the PC ones. You can't buy them anymore. You would have to buy a third-party key. I mean, luckily you can just pirate them, you know, because they're abandonware. But like, you can't buy those anymore. So I always think about like that studio must be pretty bummed about the fact that they've made a pretty good game. Like even High Guard, it's like they made a game, they worked on it for years, and now nobody can play it. Nobody can even download the files, you know? It is just done. And that sucks. That sucks for everybody, right? Bought Blur used on DVD. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's another one that got delisted, and that doesn't even use Blur doesn't even have licensed cars. It's just because that was published by Disney, and they don't give a fuck. So, yeah, Greedfall. I'm glad that that's going 1.0. Wait, Blur has licensed cars? I didn't even know that. I don't remember that. Then they made the RoboCop game, which was really well received. I'm trying to think, what else did they publish? They used to do all the WRC games, and then, like I said, the license moved. I'm, I thought that they got the license for WRC back. Yeah, you're right. Split Second is what I was thinking of. I always get those two mixed up. I like both of them, but WRC game license. Yeah, WRC game license returns to its previous developer. So it's going back. So it went back to Nacon. Isn't that crazy? EA made one fucking WRC game. They outbid Nacon for the license for WRC and then immediately gave it back. But anyway, like, yeah, so Nacon, they may no longer exist. They filed for insolvency due to Big Ben Group's their issues. And let me see. So I wonder how profitable Nacon actually was. I mean, because it says that it's their parent company basically that had the issue. Yeah, EA, more than just the racing developers, they bought a lot of developers and just shut them down. Anyway, I really hope that Spiders stays open. I really do like their games. And I want to play Greedfall too, but my thing is I wasn't going to buy I'm not going to fucking buy an RPG in early access. Like, I'm sorry. Unless you're an indie developer, I don't see the need to support a fucking... I mean, I know, like, Spiders is like a AA developer at best, but I'm not... Like, I didn't even buy Baldur's Gate 3 in early access, and I really like the Divinity games, and I really like that studio. But I have no interest in playing an RPG early. Night Runners looks crazy, dude. I really want that to be good. And that has like an incredible soundtrack too. I listened to the Night Runner soundtrack like in my personal time. That game looks great. I played the demo on stream a while ago. But yeah. I hope I get a PS5 port. I just hope that game comes out. You know? Because it's been in development for a long time. And there's like they update with like new art assets on Twitter, but they don't... Oh, that's cool. He transferred from water to land. You see that? I didn't even know they did that. This one's having a little trouble with it, but the other guy did it. By the way, can we just talk about how Lara's ejected shell casings make splashes in the water? That's pretty cool. Do they do that in the original? Wow. They do. That's pretty cool. But anyway, as far as racing games go, I was playing Need for Speed Underground recently. And I want to play more of that. Because I want to go through all the black box Need for Speed games. On Patreon. Oh, that's right there on Patreon. I forgot about that. A lot of updates, but when I remember it's already delayed. I mean, you know, take the time. There's a couple of games that are similar to Night Runners, though. Since that game, it must be because it got popular on Patreon, that there's been a couple of other devs kind of aping that style of game. And kind of just like that vibe. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the names, but none of them are out. Like, they're all, like, either in development or I think maybe one of them came to early access. But, Basically, like, there are, I'm pretty sure, I would just Google Tokyo Extreme Racer indie clone, because I think that that's basically what they are, right? They're indie TXR clones. Like, not to kind of sell Night Runner short, but that's kind of what they're going for, right? Vaporwave. Yeah, yeah, that, well, I would even say that like Night Runners, it kind of goes beyond that. It has like a weird like cloud rap kind of vibe to it. Like a 90s mixed with SoundCloud rap. That's kind of the vibe I would say, which is like really, that's such a weird specific thing. But I think it's really cool. I really dig it. It's like, you know, there's like some things where it's like, I can't believe that this was made for anybody except for me. Then I'm like, that's exactly something like that. It's influenced right, I agree. Oh my god. Oh, oh, air. I think Night Runners is one person, but I could be wrong. I think maybe it might not be one person exclusively, but I think one person is like programming it. You know what I mean? Like other people do the art. Which that seems to be like a trend with like indie developers like that. It's like if it's a really, really tight production, it's like one person working on it, and then the only other people working on it are artists. DC server went, Discord server went nuts when the first one made an anime vinyl. Night Runners? That's cool. That's like a very specific crowd kind of thing. I can appreciate that. I really dug that. I was kind of surprised that that video didn't get more attention on like the VOD on YouTube. But the other thing I want to do is I want to play Tokyo Extreme Racer. The new one seems really good. I was playing the original, the Dreamcast one, on stream, but those are like, it's such a niche game, you know what I mean? It doesn't didn't really take off. Those are the kind of things where I feel like, you know, they're gonna get like no viewership on Twitch, but I feel like sometimes they do well on excuse me, they do well on YouTube as VODs. But yeah, those did not really do it. People liked watching like I played through Test Drive Unlimited. That did pretty well. And Forza Horizon 1, 2, 3, 4. But then 5, not a single person watched. I played Forza Horizon 5, which is funny. Oh, oh, yeah, vinyls on the cars. I was thinking like they put out like a vinyl of the of the soundtrack. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. Anime vinyls, though, yeah. Anime, like an anime wrap on a car. It makes sense for, like, they're going for, like, a JDM car culture thing with Night Runners. And it takes place in Japan, right? So, it makes sense. First, I took out everything of my car. Who needs back? Yeah, yeah. We definitely don't need it for that, right? Who needs a hood? Okay, where to next? What opened, by the way? I was too busy yapping about Night Runners. Really hard, influenced by Midnight Club and gameplay. You know, the Midnight Club is another series that I don't have a lot of experience with. Like, I maybe have played Midnight Club 3. Those games have incredible soundtracks. I know as soon as you turn on the game, it's fucking Real Big by by Birdman. Like, big timers. As somebody who really loves that era of rap, it's a really funny thing. And the same thing with, like, when you boot up Need for Speed Underground, it just immediately starts playing Get Low. It's amazing. Where does Lara have to go? The bathroom. I think I'm in the right place. She has to interact with this little dunce cap?
No.
No? Hmm. I have the second jar. I don't know where this goes. Can't do anything with this. Hmm. Did I come from the water? Where did I actually come from? My short-term memory is so fucked. No. Not much into hip-hop anymore. More Team Ja Rule than 50. Look, I like Ja Rule. I like Ja Rule and Ashanti. A lot of great hits in the early 2000s. But overall, I like 50 Cent, I would say. Right now... you know what's crazy? I cannot believe they are still beefing. Big 2026. Fucking, Tony Yayo is still beefing with Ja Rule on, like, in an airplane. That's insane. Did you see that? That happened recently? Like, I can't believe that. It's like it's 50-year-olds behaving like like they're still 17. It is incredible. Oh. I don't know. I was just really surprised. I'm like, I didn't even like 50 Cent, like in that beef, if you could even really call it that, 50 Cent won so bad that like I can't even believe that it's something that is still discussed, you know? G nut. G unit. I'm trying to go solo. Well, I mean, are you talking about the game? I mean, yeah, that was like after his first album, he pretty much bailed on G Unit. And then, like, I don't know if Young Buck is still in G Unit. Well, then even, like, back in the day, there's, like, Olivia was in G Unit. And I don't know what her status is. If her G Unit credentials still check out, I have no idea. Alright. What do I do with the second jar? If somebody knows, feel free to tell me. Yeah, I like Wu-Tang. Well, I'm an East Coast guy, you know, so... I like, that's why I like 50 Cent and Wu-Tang and stuff like that. I like East Coast rap and I like Southern hip-hop. Is there anything I can do in here? I don't remember there being a place for me to put the jar. Find the murder of Biggie and Tupac? I think they did. Not... Maybe not the shooters, but they... But, there's been a lot of, hubbub about it being, Diddy. Like, paying for it. And that's always been a rumor. Like that, Diddy did it. But, I think Suge Knight said that Diddy did it. Yeah. That's pretty much what everybody's saying, that it wasn't me. Somebody did it, and we don't know who did it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's privileged information that Epstein knows. I mean, if it's in the Epstein files, then that means that, that a fucking congressman probably killed Tupac and Biggie. Here we go. Oh! Forgot about that. Okay. That's pretty cool. What's this fella up to? You know what? You gotta give these guys credit. Fingers and toes still attached. Very detailed. Heard songs of it. It's hard to cancel everything nowadays. Well, I think, honestly, at least in the United States, I think enough people have proven that, like, getting... Oh. Oh. Getting canceled is, like, it only works if you care. It only works if you allow yourself to be canceled, I feel like. Oh, come on, you're shooting at the wrong one, Lara. Why are you shooting at that one? Like, I think it can have, like, it can affect your sales or whatever, your popularity, but the reality is that if you've got a dedicated fan base, it kind of doesn't matter. I mean, look at Kanye West. Or are you talking about, like, canceling a service? Because I was thinking of, like, canceling, like, people getting canceled. Yeah, Spotify and EA? Well, I would, yeah. I'm on a Spotify family plan, so I basically get it for free. Not basically, I do get it for free. But I don't subscribe to any other streaming services. I don't pay for anything. You know what? That's not true. I pay for one thing, and that's YouTube Premium. I've been paying for YouTube Premium for a few years. But I watch so much YouTube, and ads on YouTube are so bad. So, the reason why I started paying for YouTube Premium is I would have people over, and whenever I would have people over, I would put on a playlist of music videos, right? And then one day, they changed the ads on YouTube, so they played before and after every fucking music video. And I was like, this is insane. This is way too bad. So, like, half the time when I'm hanging out with my friends, I would be playing music. Half of it would be fucking ads. And I was like, I could not sanction that buffoonery. So, I bit the bullet and I got YouTube Premium. And I've had it ever since, so they got me. Just use ad blocker. Well, the thing is, like, I'm talking about playing it on TV, you know? Because it would be like, I would have people over, and it would be in the living room. If I was playing music from, like, my computer, I mean, realistically, I could have just played, like, Spotify or something, you know what I mean? Because we already have Spotify, but, like, I like having the music videos on the TV, you know? And, like, I haven't had, like, a gathering like that since, really. But, Yeah, and you know what? It's like, I don't know. Like, realistically, I do watch a ton of YouTube. I watch more YouTube than anything else. I don't really watch a lot of TV or anything. I mostly play video games and watch YouTube. So, you know, the when you pay for YouTube Premium or something like that, or it's basically like Twitch Turbo, you know, where like like the money, like a certain amount of your premium subscription, like obviously some of it goes directly into YouTube's wallet, but the remaining amount is like split it's split between the people that you've watched on YouTube, based on the like amount that you watch them. You know what I mean? So like, if you watched 100%, like if for the month you watched only like one channel, then they would get that whole allotment of your premium subscription. But so I don't know. I feel like I've watched so much YouTube that I don't mind at this point paying for it. Because I'm not gonna like subscribe to every fucking Patreon, you know what I mean? But I'll give a little bit of I'll give a little extra through YouTube Premium. I'm assuming that's how Twitch Turbo works, but I don't really know. What opened, by the way? Like, what do we get with this?
No.
And then what? It's trying to get, trying really hard to get us to pay. Seems to be right. Well, and like, I think we just go back, right? Everybody's trying to make everybody pay for everything. That's why piracy is so hot right now. Like, for years, piracy was, like, not a big threat anymore. And then everybody wanted to have a streaming service. It's like, well... Like, I can't, and normal people can't afford to fucking subscribe to every platform for the one show they want to watch. You know? It's just not doable. Oh, is there... You know what? And I guess it also depends. It's like, if you watch a lot of TV, then it's obviously more worth it. Wouldn't be worth it for me, because I don't watch a lot of TV, but... Does this guy get anything? Do I have to do anything for him? There was a time, though, when Netflix was a really good deal. When it was like $8. And they had like every TV show on it. Hey, thanks for the sub on YouTube. But not so much anymore. Password sharing. Yeah, I actually never even did that, to be honest. But obviously that makes it a really good deal, right? If you can split it with somebody else. I did subscribe during the pandemic. I subscribed to HBO Max. HBO Max had a lot of stuff, and also they also had their movies coming out on HBO Max, like because they weren't releasing in theaters because of the pandemic. Alright, Alright, where do I go now? What do I do? So this opened, we got a key and the statue. I guess we do just go back to that other room then, huh? But I couldn't find a way out. But I will say, there is one thing that I will never pay for, no matter what. And, I will never... Well, I guess it's gonna... Didn't Paramount just end up buying Warner Brothers? Did that happen? Did I imagine that? Because Netflix was in talk to buy Warner Brothers. And then, I think Paramount got it. Help. Is there a way I can get back up here? But yeah, the one thing I'll never pay for, I'll never ever give money to, is fucking Paramount Plus. But that's specifically because, I hate how they fucked Star Trek so bad. I'm just that spiteful. I don't give a shit what they do. I will never ever give them money. Not that they would ever... Not that I don't think that they would produce something that I would want to watch anyway. But... Even if they did, I definitely wouldn't give them money. Okay. Then we're going back up here. To the main area, right? Oh my god. Would a Monopoly be better? Well, no, of course not. I mean, I don't think it's a good thing at all. That fucking... These, like, there's, like, 3 companies that own all of the media. Like, you know, I would say, like, in the world. But it is, like, you know, in the United States. And, you know, I hate to say it, but by comparison, it may as well be the fucking world. Just money-wise, right? But... What? Is he behind the door? It is, like, it is 1000% not a good thing that, like Paramount and Viacom, which are the, you know, they're the same company, right? And, like, and Disney, and Netflix, and Amazon, because they bought MGM, right? Like, it's not good that these handful of companies fucking own everything. There's a... And if anybody thinks that it's good, then I don't know what they could possibly be thinking. It is interesting because, I mean, like, Paramount just merged with Skydance, so it's like, essentially, it's different ownership. Like, it's different leadership than it was, but... It is still just, like... It's crazy. Oh. It's crazy that it's only, like, 4 companies, you know? But the main thing is, like, my main thing is, they ruin the things I like, so I don't, I don't ever want to give them money for it. At the end of the day, I don't really care who owns it. It's that they're making things that are terrible. Even fucking, like, Netflix for the way that they ruined The Witcher. Still salty about that. There was a place to put... Now, I am remembering that there was a place that I went to before. But I've never been over here, so let's check this out real quick. What's up here? When you say, like, would a Monopoly be better, are you referring specifically to, like, subscription stuff? Oh, whoops. Because, I mean, the main thing is it's just... Where I disagree with you is that it's not... They're not... Oh. They're not making better stuff. Like, with it being with the competition. What they're doing is they're buying stuff that already exists. So, like famously, like, South Park got a $1 billion deal, you know, because they were exclusively on HBO Max. But then they made a bunch of specials that went exclusively to Paramount Plus, you know, and that was they even made an episode about that, joking about it, with the streaming wars. And like, before, like, with CBS All Access, their big claim to fame was just that they had The Office. So it was literally, they were advertising, like, how much of the subscription, like, how many episodes, like, how much of The Office you get to watch if you subscribe, you know, at different tiers for CBS All Access. I think it was, no, it wasn't CBS All Access. Who's NBC? Who owns that? I don't know. But prior to that, Netflix had the rights for The Office. You know what I mean? And so they basically, it's a network that predicated their entire streaming services around one fucking show. And then, like, their subscriptions dropped because they lost The Office, you know? And then there's Seinfeld. Like, there's, like, exclusivity for Seinfeld. Like, it's like that's what I mean. It's not even that they're all making better stuff. And as a matter of fact, streaming, I think, has made movies worse. Because, like, Amazon, for example, produces movies that are designed to be watched by people who aren't looking at the TV. Like, so that's why characters in movies now, they repeat the story constantly. They say what they're doing constantly. It's made for actual retards. So it's like, you know, I don't think, it's not that I think that a monopoly would solve this problem, but it's that they're competing by, like, not producing better things, right? They're competing by buying the rights to things you already like. You know, it's the fault of the streaming landscape. You know, it is what it is, right? Because obviously, if you just, like, think about it, logically, you would come to that conclusion. It's like, well, how do we get more subscribers? Yeah, exactly. The golden times are over. There was a really good period with streaming stuff, and it's done. And now that it's done, it just sucks. And it's just companies fighting over who gets to stream Seinfeld. And it's like, you know what I'll do instead? I will just torrent the entirety of Seinfeld and put it on my Plex server, and I will never subscribe to a streaming service again. And that's what people are doing now. You know what I mean? Because it's just there are too many services now. And I think it's like, you know, Disney has, like, a Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus. I think that probably is closer to what the future actually is. It's just packages, you know what I mean? It's essentially cable. It's just cable. You just buy bundles of streaming services. But it's getting particularly stingy now, especially with, like, ad-supported streaming. Like, that never used to be the case. Like, even the ad-supported version of each streaming service is now more expensive than the streaming service was without ads, like, 4 years ago. You know? I cannot abide by that buffoonery. And also, like, when there's something... Because I'm saying, like, you know, people just basically steal the shows that they want to watch. Because they don't want to pay 15 bucks a month for it, you know, to have access for it for 1 month. But when it comes to something I actually do want to support, like a property, like a series I actually want to support, I'll just buy the Blu-ray box set. I'm one of the 8 people on Earth who will buy a Blu-ray box set. Like, I've got, Star Trek, TOS, and TNG. There, unfortunately, DS9 and Voyager are not on Blu-ray. I don't have, Enterprise on Blu-ray. I should buy that. And then I also have, like I really like the show Spartacus, so I got all those on Blu-ray. And so at that, like, it's like, if it's something that I really like, I'll just buy it and have it forever, instead of paying some dickhead online to watch it for 1 month. Just looking around, are there any... That guy's got 1 leg. This guy's got 2 legs. Or, got no legs, I mean. No limbs. 1 leg. No leg. Anyway, that was my rant about streaming. Oh. What's up here? Streaming services introduced Germany to a cableish system in the States. That makes sense. Hold on, sorry. Where'd the cat... Oh, she's under my feet. I mean, that's where that's all going, right? Eventually. No, and this isn't my first playthrough, no. It's going on 9. I've played this before. Yeah, there's a cat in here. I played it 6 years ago, so I don't remember. I don't remember anything. She's not a... She doesn't like to get picked up. She was sitting on the bed behind me for the entirety of the stream today. You missed it, man. Just scrub back. Unfortunately, she's not a... She doesn't like to get picked up. Her name is Haley. She's good, but she's a little... She's been going a little stir-crazy because I've been streaming so much. So I'm just sitting in this room with the door closed, you know? So she's kind of going nuts. Whoops. Yeah, she's good. Anywhere else I can get from up here? There she goes. She's a big fatty. Okay. I guess maybe I just go back to the main room in the middle, now that I have the statue. No. What was... I don't even remember what was down here. It's like one consequence of having all these like interconnected levels is that I just forget. Oh, was this a secret? Or just like a pickup over here? Yeah. Oh, and that was just a secret, I think. This is still closed. Nope, Lara, you're stuck. Lara, you're stuck. No, Lara, no, please. No, Lara, get out of there. Oh my god. Okay. No, nothing over here. Hmm. Alright, one sec, let me let her out. You, here, you could oh, she... Can you see her in the camera? Laying there? No. Just doesn't show up. Slightly out of view, but one sec. Okay. Alright, so... Sun Goddess. Excuse me. Uh... Okay. How do you get back to the Great Apostle? Okay. I'm cheating a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Huh. Oh, never mind. Okay. I think I get it now. Okay. Every once in a while, I just need a little bit to kind of kickstart what I'm doing. Oh, wait, no, this is back down here, huh? Hmm. Okay. Oh, really? Was that? Hold on, sorry. I'm losing it. There we go. My bad. That's what I was looking for that whole time. I'm like, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, sword guys? Wow, great strategy, dude. That was awesome. Okay. Now, way to go, dumbass. It's a really stupid enemy. Alright. Anything around here? Oh, whoa. Can they make that jump? Okay. There we go. Put the key in. Save. Let me see, what other guns? 570? Okay. You drop anything? No. Oh, he dropped Uzis. That's nice. I already had them, but I appreciate the gesture. You know? Oh, whoops, wrong button. Oh my god, please. Okay. Oh, aren't we supposed to, like, knock over a pillar or something? If I recall, there's, like, some goofy shit. If not in this level. Something similar where we have to, like, knock over a pillar with, like, by shooting it. I could be crazy. Okay. Is this where we came from? some flares. He didn't drop anything. Oh, okay. Never mind. Get back up there. Okay, doesn't seem like there's really anything over here. And this is the first room. Oh. Okay, I didn't see the monkey bars here before. Okay. I do think it's funny that, like, monkey bars is, like, a universally accepted phrase. Everybody knows what monkey bars is? Are? Okay. There's somebody goofing around down there. Let me just see what's over here. Nothing? Okay. Alright, and then we have to get to the... Oh my god! That was impressive. They climbed like that. They climb now. Okay. And then I'm gonna go here. I don't know why, I get the feeling, you know? I've got the aha. Oh. So dumb. It's too stupid to live. We had to put him down for his own good. Is this gonna be a climbable thing? Is this that I couldn't tell if they expect me to go above it, like over it, or if we're supposed to use it as monkey bars. Yep, okay. These guys aren't too smart. Is it Uzi ammo? Oops, wrong button. Oh. That's what I was thinking. Not the pillar, a ball. Ooh. It's alright, we're keeping it. Is this just a way back up? Yep. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, roll out. Oh. Okay, she was holding a flare that she never popped. There's nothing else down here, right? Okay. No? Oops. Oh, hammer. Anything to do in here? A lot of hammers. Or something. Okay, kind of looks like the same situation. Nice. Oops. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure. So it's not a grabbable object. Is this gonna be the same thing here? I'm just gonna use the camera. Yep. And where does this go? Oh. Wait a minute. Is that right? I think that's right. Okay. Okay, and this one has to get turned twice, right? This is what I think I have to do. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right. I think this one's already good. Whoa, no. Oh my god. Wow, great. Great thinking there. I can't believe that. Actually, I totally believe that. It's been a little while today. I don't think I've done that today. Where I just lost progress from a stupid death. That it was easily preventable. Okay. Oh, whoops. Two more. So wait, was that already right? Oh. Wasn't there... Am I nuts? I might have went the wrong way last time. I think I did. I've completely lost it. I'm just facing the wrong way. Oh, I forgot that that was a ladder. You know... Let's not lose health. That seems right, right? The pointy end goes this way? Across the way, that was the same thing. Okay, this one... Middle one is wrong. Middle one has to get turned twice. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yep. I keep getting turned around. Damn. Okay. Okay, pointy end, pointy end, pointy end. Now, is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, wait. Hell yeah. It's a good, safe deposit box that they've built here. That would be, pretty tough. What is that? No. Okay. Ooh. And then I'm guessing we just bail. Can we get out this way? Actually, wait. Okay, just wanted to see. Those aren't monkey bars, are they? Hmm. Never mind. Let's go back in here. Oh my god, chair squeak. Okay, nothing in here. Hmm. Oh. There we go. Now we're back here. Where are we? Sacred Lake. There you go. Alright. That's interesting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Oh. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, but it's interesting. It did not look like monkey bars at all. I can't shoot while I'm hanging. Oh, great. What? Wait a minute. Why couldn't I grab that? Also, there's another thing here too. Oh, it's just some pickups. Cool. Okay. Alright, and then try this again. There we go. I guess maybe it's because I was taking damage before? Okay. Whoops. Not good. Oh. Ammo? Okay. Whoops. Keep doing that. Alright. Hmm. This, is it too steep or no? Oh no, we're good. Okay, save. So far, no pushing or pulling blocks. It has not happened yet. I thought it was, I'll be honest, I did think it was water. So, oops. Here we go. And what do we got here? Uzis again? We've gotten so many of those. If you already have them, how much do you get ammo? Like in its place? And how much? Cutscene.
Miss Croft!
Von Croy.
You sound concerned, my dear. Have you misplaced something?
Nothing I shan't be retrieving at a later date, Lieber.
You know how I admire your perseverance, but I fear this time we may be testing it to the, how would you say, maximum.
Always griping, Werner. If it's the leg causing all this resentment, I seem to remember that being down to your affinity with pulling hazardous levers.
Enough of this tedious banter, Miss Croft. It is time for you to realize... Miss Croft? Now, let us review your sprinting skills.
Oh my god. Dark Von Croy. Okay. Go to the top. All right. Well, what's the level called? Tomb. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna take 5, take a leak, walk around, and then I'll come back and we'll play some more Tomb Raider 4.